Hello guys and welcome back to another Minecraft Forever video. We are back here on my Minecraft Forever world. So yeah, welcome. Let's jump into it. So I've been a bit busy between episodes. I did some tree farming, got a little bit of more wood. I've still got a lot more wood that I'm gonna need, to be honest. A bit of farming. And as you will have seen behind me if you were paying close attention in the background, I have expanded our farm and barn area. So I'm currently in the process of building a big wheat field here that's basically going to take up this entire area. It's taking a while, I keep running out of seeds. But I've also walled it off because this over here is the farm. Now, we've got cows, which is a slightly smaller barn. I've now put the pigs in their own barn, off camera, which was exciting. Hello, piggies. And I'm currently in the process of building another farm, with another barn even. This barn is going to be for the sheep. So I'm going to have different coloured wool and different coloured sheep in here. Because one thing I want to start doing as we start to... Let me move away from the water, it's too loud. One thing I want to start doing as we start expanding this world is I want to start mapping buildings out with wool. Also, we had a tragedy. I need to rebuild the roof on this building because, well, as you can see, we had a bit of a fire. You see, I always forget lava pops, and when lava pops, it can catch onto wood. And when it catches onto wood, it can burn things down. So, yeah, I need to fix up the roof a little bit. Hey, maybe we'll make it out of copper. Speaking of copper, oh, you guys will never guess what I've gone and done. That's right, I've done it. I've officially updated the world to 25W32A Snapshot. So, let's check it out. There's a whole lot of new copper things that have been added to the game, which is so exciting. And yeah, that's kind of what I want to be doing today. I want to explore some of the new copper features. And just generally get an idea for what we're going to be doing sort of going forward. I've got some ideas for builds and things. I need to do some tree farming. You may have seen some mangroves over there that I need to cut down. Also, they've changed apparently the way things sit on the shelves. So they now sit at the bottom rather than in the middle. Not sure how I feel about that, but yeah, that's one of the new features. Oh, but when I show you the rest, we are cooking. The devs, they have been cooking. Okay, the devs have been cooking. Oh, sneaky there, sneaky. Oh, drop my sword. I feel like changing this to a copper door at some point. Anyway, oh, hello. Right, okay, so you should be cringe. Blend's better with floor. Right, so let's talk about it. Okay, the devs have been cooking. Okay, so first of all, copper bars. I mean, come on, how cool are those? They're just awesome. I mean, can we do anything with them? I suppose I can. Okay, so they sort of link up to windows. That's a bit weird. Where's my pickaxe? There's my pickaxe. Nope, that didn't even swap my pickaxe. That's not my pickaxe. Okay, so we sort of have some copper bars. We're going to be using them in some future builds in the future. But that's not all. What else do we have? Well, actually, do you know what? There are a few other things that I need, but I'm going to need to be in the storage room for it. Quick dive into here. He's still a bit gormless, in all honesty. Hello. Right, so let's stick you down. We are going to need some coal. And we are going to need some sticks. And we are going to need a crafting table. Okay, so if you put an ingot, you get 9 nuggets. Okay, now there's a brand new item that I want to include. the copper torch. What on earth was that? Do these things make noises? They squeak. Is that new? Were they doing that before? I can't remember. So, look at this, my guys. Look at this. How amazing. Green's my favourite colour, if you guys didn't know. How amazing is this torch? And, of course, goes on the floor too. So these are definitely going to be going in some of the old crypts of the area. Although, if there's one place where these definitely blend in, definitely need to go, we'll get to the other in a minute, is inside the Enchanted Ruins, which I should say we've not been in for some time now. We definitely need to start spending more time over here, because at the moment it is one of my favourite builds on here, but oh boys, look at this. Look at this. Oh. Green lanterns. They just fit amazingly. So yeah, we've got them. So that's quite cool. Green torches, which I do want to put some on the farm over there, because I don't know, nature, green, farm, seems like they fit together nicely. Let's just have a steak snap. A few other of the cool things that they have added in the meantime. So I'm going to need some more ingots for this. So another thing that we have, and this is something I have said for ages they need to have. They've finally done it, guys. They've finally given us copper lanterns, and not just that, but copper chains. Oh boys, look at that. Oh, that just looks, that oxidizes quick. Wow. Okay. Still though, that is awesome. What else did they add that I've not gone through? I've gone through chains. We've got chains. We've got lanterns. We've got bars. I think that's pretty much it. So, let's put the copper back for the time being. We'll stop messing around with that for the time being. I mean, let's be honest, I'm getting a little bit excited. This copper is like everything I've been waiting for on this forever world. I genuinely am not lying to you guys. Like, when I say I am so excited for this stuff, it is not an understatement. I am genuinely excited for all this copper stuff. I've been saying for a while I want more copper use, and they've finally made copper more useful because it just comes in an abundance. You know, you just get so much of it when you're down in the mines. And it's about time that it was used as more building blocks. So eventually this world is going to have its own kind of industrial revolution, and we are going to have very much a lot more copper. So that's all I wanted to show you in terms of that, but I do want to add some of these torches around here, just to add a bit more je ne sais quoi. It's probably not how you use that term, but just to add a little bit more to the area. I just think it looks nice. Ignore the fact that there's water there, that's my building techniques without scaffolding. Alrighty then. Looks fantastic. Right. I need to go do some chopping. So there's a lot of mangrove that I need to get cut in, and there's a lot of other stuff to cut. Okay, so I've done a bit of tree clearing. I'm going to go and dump this stuff in a chest to the side of here where I'm sort of prepping to build. And then I'm going to finish building this particular area. So I need stairs more than I should dump all this in for the time being. I really don't need some of this right now. But I do need acacia stairs to finish the roof, and I will need spruce logs to finish what I'm doing up there. So let's get some. Okay, so the barn's coming along. As you can see, I'm going for a very similar design to what we've got here. Pretty much the same design, really. I mean, if we look at it from down here, which is the idea, you can see that they're all slightly bigger than each other. Obviously, the sheep one being bigger just because I want to have different coloured sheep in there. And so we can get lots of different kind of wool for the future planning of this world. I don't really want automatic farms, in all honesty. I don't like I get automatic farms. I get why they're efficient, but I've not finished building this barn yet. I'm gonna finish building it off camera because I need to get some more mangrove and do some more tree chopping, and yeah, I might as well do that all off camera, do the tree chopping back down here so that I can do that. And obviously I have these little bits at the back here where I can feed the animals, as well as then I have the gate to go in. So it's coming together nicely, you know. The landscape's starting to form. I do have a plan for a big project that's kind of going to go over here, and it's pretty much going to be the largest structure on the world, and it's probably going to take an entire episode to build. or it's going to take kind of like, it's going to be done in stages, so I might do the central bit and then do the rest of it, but that is going to require a lot of material gathering. A lot of the wood chopping I did between the last episode and this episode, and just kind of off camera work, was in preparation for that project. But yeah, I need to do a bit of terraforming around here, just level it out a little bit, and then there's going to be a huge project that needs planning out here, which is why we need to get the sheep farm done so I can get the wool and start prepping that. I also need to finish the wheat farm as well. As you can see, it's almost there, but I've got all this bottom bit to do still, so yeah, still getting there with that. But yeah, it's been quite fun. I think we've had quite an adventurous I think we've got some absolutely brilliant features, and I'm all more than excited. I'm also thinking of maybe changing this to a copper door. I don't know, what do you reckon? I keep forgetting copper doors are a thing. It does annoy me though, because the door should be there, right? Because it's not central. The door should be there. I might smooth that at a future point in time. But yeah, I think with that being said, this one's been a bit of a shorter episode because we did have quite an extravaganza episode last, so thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please do me a favour and leave a like down below, and of course hit that subscribe button. It really is appreciated. We are now at 1k, so you know, the sooner we get to 2k, the better. A lot of my viewers don't seem to be subscribed, so let's you know, just click that button. It's just a little bit of appreciation. Hit that like button if you've enjoyed the video and you want to see more videos on this world. Let me know in the comments if you've got any ideas for any potential projects we could build in this world. I am thinking of creating an ideas board on this world with signs, and putting those ideas on there and eventually just checking them off. But yeah, the next episode, in between episode, I'm going to be heavily grinding and preparing for the next big build that we're going to be doing. And I'm going to be heavily grinding to get the materials for that. But with that being said, I've been the Doc Lemon. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now, guys. Goodbye.